So this XAUUSD analysis for Tuesday, 11th of September. Now, let's just have a look at prices and where price may likely go. So previously we've had prices test this 11.99, show this break of 11.99, retested, held as resistance. So price come down towards this 11.92. We've not quite tested our lows here in around that 11.90, from which we did see quite a bit of buy side momentum, taking us up beyond the 12.04 all the way up towards that 12.06, 12.07, forcing this sell side momentum come back into the market. But more recently, come down towards this 11.92 here. Had this bullish impulse, pulled back, pulse here somewhat higher low, and currently we're testing this 400 period moving average. We'll see whether we do continue to break away from this 11.92, if we can continue to see this upwards momentum on the XAUUSD, and if that is the case, we're looking to see our prices react towards this 11.99 without a confluence of the 200 period moving average. If we can break and hold that 11.99, we are then looking for price head towards at 12.04.69, and if we do have pretty strong momentum, bring us beyond the 12.04.69. Our previous highs are currently in around that 12.07, but the level that we'll be looking at, if we can have that break and sustain momentum here to the upside, would be a move possibly up towards that 12.14.26. If, however, this recovery that we're seeing here to the upside becomes a bit of a false dawn, and instead what we do see is we do turn around. We're not able to break and hold the 400 and test the 11.99, or if we do encounter major resistance in around that 11.99, looking for a break for a true test of that 11.90, successful break from which we'll be then looking for prices to head down towards the key level, well, somewhat key, an important level of the 11.85, successful break from there, 11.80.42, and if we do see sufficient volatility to bring us beyond the 11.80, major see prices return towards our previous lows in around that 11.60, a very sharp, a very important low. I'll pretty much highlight it more on the daily chart. So with that said, let's just go over to the daily chart to highlight the importance of that 11.60. So as we can see here, for a couple of months now, we've been trending to the downside. We had the sharp acceleration down towards that 11.60, had a near perfect test of that 11.60 before we did see this pretty strong recovery here all the way back up towards this 12.14. So a pretty sizable move from that 11.60. Now, after pulling back from that 12.14, we were looking to see whether we could hold on to that 11.99 for a continuation to the upside here on the XAUUSD, but we've encountered quite a bit of difficulty in holding above that 11.99. Instead, what we've seen is we've broke, tested 12.04.69. Again, we weren't able to hold above the 12.04. When we've encountered resistance in around 12.04.69, we've had difficulty in holding above the 11.99. And more recently, we've tested 11.99. Again, we've rejected, but this seems more a consolidation at present. So we'll see whether we can break and hold back above the 11.99 and see a recovery to the upside here on the XAUUSD. But it's increasingly becoming unlikely the more we continue to reject that 11.99. If we do see that sharp acceleration of momentum here to the downside, once we do clear that 11.85, may just see prices start to open up here to the downside and accelerate towards our previous lows down towards that 11.60. If we do break that 11.60, the very next level of note is 11.43, I think it is. Yes, it's in around that 11.43 here on the yes, 11.43.44 here on the XAUUSD. But for now, we do appear to have gone into this consolidation in around this 11.99. So we'll see if we do get that break and hold of that level, or we do see that continued breakdown towards 11.85 and possibly beyond. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the XAUUSD analysis. Thanks for watching.